Alright, hello everybody. Welcome back to the BBC Matchcast, Episode 2, BBC taking on Rooskis IM Team. So, not all the players are here, but once they're here, I'll go through the whole entire usual lineup, and yeah, later on I'll be joined on, possibly, by Labasta as my co-caster. In the background we've got some Kingdom Come Deliverance music playing, so in the meantime, while players load in, I'm going to grab myself a drink, and I will be right back. Alright, and I am back. Beer in my glass. Let's go through these rosters, shall we? Alright. Starting for BBC, on Soldier, we have Tree Monkey, a 2-year vet of the team. We've got Mythic, BBC veteran since Season 7. Sizzle, a new BBC member, and quite an excellent sniper, pretty good player to put it lightly. Piggy, a very long-time veteran since the UGC days of BBC. BBC Manfort, another co-captain along with Piggy and me. Another UGC veteran of BBC. Olive, a veteran since Season 8 and one hell of a good spot. And, yeah, I'm pretty sure all that's missing is Sizzle or Rise, currently. But he is also our starting scout and new to BBC. Meanwhile, on Rooski's IM Team, we got Acor as their sniper, a pretty goddamn good sniper, if I do say so myself. Verd playing Spy. Verd's a pretty experienced spy and pretty reliable. Bone Man, who I'm not sure who this is. Hurt, who I'm pretty sure is not their scout, or he may be their scout, but he's also pretty solid. Eku, who I believe is their med. I could be wrong, but he's also pretty solid med. And, why is it not sure? Ah, there we go. Discount, who I call a bastard of a pyro in a good way, because, God, I hate playing against him because he's goddamn good. So, hi, Discount, if you're watching this. Yeah, I fear every time I play against you. And finally, FaZe, the starting demo for Rooski's IM Team. A bit of a veteran around RGL and a pretty good player overall. So. And then Taco Bell Bomber, who I believe is our starting soldier. I'm not sure who that is. But, should be good. I wish these teams the best of luck. Match hasn't started yet, so we'll just go over a bit of BBC's and Rooski's current records. Both teams are 1-0. BBC having barely beaten out during back Nightcore last week on Upward to get their win, and Rooski's IM Team playing, I believe, I'm going to check right now. They played against Crusading the Cosmos last week and also won 2-1 against Crusading the Cosmos. This should be a pretty solid matchup. I would say BBC is a very strong Ashville team. Probably their strongest cough map overall. As for Rooski's IM Team, I'm not 100% sure about it, but they should be a good matchup against BBC today. Yeah. Alright, we're live! BBC versus Nightcore. Let's see how things go. Alright, we're going to start on blue spawn right now. They're rolling out. FaZe moving pretty quickly. I'm pretty sure he's going to win the race to mid. No, he barely loses the race to mid. Both him and Mori equal health. BBC playing a bit passive on the mid fight. However, it looks like Rooskis IM Team is feeding a bit. They're down 2-3 now. Also BBC down 3. Just got to make sure Manfort doesn't get picked off by the sniper here, as their sniper is playing very aggressively in Shutter, but he falls back to ramp. BBC, I believe, wins this mid fight and also gets their sniper as well. Good win on the mid fight there by BBC. And I'm going to also work on my camera angles as well this week, as last week was pretty rough. Alright, as per usual in Ashville, it looks like Blue is going to just try and build and recontest off of battlements, or bats for short, while BBC is going to hold roof, and Piggy playing very aggressively, deflecting all of FaZe's spam off of roof. That is incredibly powerful right there. They're playing the forward hold right now, which is heavy holding in front of these boxes, and everyone else playing much more aggressively. Sniper gets Mori right there. So Mori down, so BBC is down 4. They should be trying to get out. BBC does get out without losing Uber, and getting out perfectly fine. Good shit by BBC to get out. And no spy to pick off Manfart there, which is unfortunate. They could have gotten a drop there if their spy was ready on ramp, but he was not. Alright, BBC is going to try and recontest. It looks like their spy, though, is definitely going to try and go for a med drop here. There's no doubt about it. Oh, but Tree Monkey catches out Verd, kills Verd. Unfortunate for Verd there. BBC uses their Uber right away. Kind of only gets the Pyro there, but they're going to get point back, which is fine. They did get their spy and their heavy, but that's not a very strong Uber. BBC does lose Witch. Oh, and I forgot to say, Witch also are heavy for BBC. Has been around since last season as our Pyro, but now playing heavy this season. Ooh, Demo goes down. That's huge. Alright, can BBC take down their scout? Yup. It looks like BBC is going to win this recontest very easily, as well as Piggy killing A-Core and giving BBC a good solid hold. Spy, Verd, let's see if he gets a play here. I think he's going to go for Sizzle if he can, just because he knows how strong Sizzle is. He might go for Tree Monkey. Oh, yup, he gets Sizzle. That's a huge pick for Blue right there. Meanwhile, Red just needs to watch out and kite this Uber as effectively as possible. They reflect the bomb. Good shit by Piggy there. Mori falls back. Manfart, will he get out of here alive? He barely has any health. He uses to escape. Smart move by Manfart there not to waste the Uber. Not waste the Uber, not to drop the Uber. Good shit by Manfart there. He gets out alive. This will mean, even though BBC is going to be in, oh, and I forgot to say, Blue's med did die on that post. That means BBC is going to have a solid major ad. I believe they're going to have around like 50%, around 50% by the time Blue's med rolls up again. Yeah, they're going to have around 50% ad. That's huge for BBC right now. They're recontesting really aggressively back onto point. That is huge for BBC. And then also, it looks like Olive unfortunately was killed by the sticky trap there. But BBC's playing aggressively. Rise going straight in, but does not get anything there. Sizzle almost dying to the heavy there. He barely gets out of there. Alright, let's see. Blue's trying to, you know, pick off and chip damage BBC as much as possible, but not getting much there. Though they do get Mori, and they get Manfart. Huge picks by the sniper. That's going to give Blue a massive easy cap here. Sizzle should get off a point if he can. And he does not, giving Verd a very easy kill here. However, Olive gets a pick on Rooski's sniper A-Core. Huge pick there, at least. Kind of minimizes the damage a little bit. Olive sitting on ramp, keeping an eye out. Speaking of, let's get an Olive fan cam, baby. Alright, Olive right now. Set up on ramp. If he works with Tree Monkey right here, he could get a massive pick onto anybody here. Let's see if he calls it. I'm hoping he calls it right soon and gets a huge pick on the med. The med has Uber. If they were to drop Uber right here, that would give BBC the easiest recontest possible. Let's see what Olive does. He's waiting patiently, though. This is good moves by Olive. He's going to go in. I think he's going to go in. He's going in. Oh, he doesn't get the medic. But wait, they drop the med. Huge play by BBC to give themselves such an easy recontest. Dropping the med there, that's huge. And that's a great bomb by BBC. BBC is going to be able to roll onto point very easily with massive add. And they're also going to have respawners back. Huge plays by BBC right there to get their point back. Great plays right there. And they also take down Pert, so they have no scout. Blue is going to have faster respawns, but it ultimately doesn't matter. I think BBC is going to be able to hold this point for as long as they need to. They got to watch out for Sniper. Ooh, Sniper peeks, but he does not get anything there. Tree Monkey on roof. Piggy on roof. Rise on roof. Playing near vents. They're weighing aggressively. And also, Blue Sniper goes down. Huge pick by Olive there. Which unfortunately gets killed by Verd, but Mori avenges Witch by killing their spy. I don't think Blue is going to be able to recontest here. Nope, not with their heavy dead like that. And they're demo feeding. Demo feeds. BBC uses Uber here and just denies them, and they lose their med. Good shit by BBC to win the first round of Ashville here. Good shit by BBC. Close round, close round. They kept it close. 39 seconds left on the clock for Rooskis. Not bad for a first fight. All right. Back again. We're going to keep an eye on Red this time. Mori rolling out very quickly. Doesn't even have enough time to get the air off, but he has plenty of health. He wins the race just barely. Let's see if he can stay alive, and he does. Huge, 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 huge. FaZe goes down. Witch goes down. It's a all-out fucking massive mash here. Sizzle gets killed by Acor. But BBC ultimately wins this mid-fight by killing 4 blue players. That's huge. BBC's going to get the first cap. Easy peasy. All Manfar has to do right now, though, and the rest of BBC, is keep a close eye out for the spy. The spy is definitely going to get ready to try and go for a huge pick, whether onto the sniper. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Oh, no, Verd's getting out. I think he's going to try and aim for either... Yeah, he's going to wait for a Sizzle pick right here. He's going for the Sizzle pick. Oh, but Sizzle hears him! Good shit by Sizzle. Unfortunately, he dies. Good stuff by Verd right there to kill Sizzle. Huge pick. Heavy's peeking Shutter, though, but it doesn't see... Oh, okay. BBC down 2 right now. Sizzle and Witch and Mythic will give Blue a huge advantage here. They use... BBC uses to counter. Good stuff. BBC's Uber is going to be ever so slightly better. And they also flash the Scout. Olive drops the Heavy, but unfortunately does not drop the med. And Olive gets killed himself, but good shit by BBC there. They held strong. They're going to hold this point for probably another minute or so. Good stuff by BBC there to prevent themselves from getting rolled off a point. Now, let's see what Blue's going to do. They're all a bit spread out. It looks like Acor is going to go play ramp. He's going to try and go for a... he's trying to go for a roof pick, but it doesn't matter. Tree Monkey reads him like a book. Kills him. Good shit by Tree Monkey. Meanwhile, though, BBC does not have Piggy, so they're down a crucial spy checker. This would be a good time for Verd to try and go in for a pick if he can. And I think he's going to definitely try and go for a Manfar pick at some point. But he looks like he's backing off to Bats, so we'll see what he'll do. But I'm calling it that he's going to go for Sizzle, most likely. Tree Monkey checks ramp, nothing, and Witch catches out Verd. Good shit by Verd there. Sizzle gets their Heavy. Uber exchange right on point. Blue's Uber, I think, is a little bit weaker. We got Manfart right now. Hi.
Were you have the wrong config? Wrong config.
Oops, my bad. I fucked up the config, but I believe BBC still wins this, even though with a mistake on config, I'm pretty sure just a re-exec fixes it, so it will still be counting as, I'm pretty sure it's going to be 2-0 BBC here, so... Oh, Manfar gets dropped right at the end there with 97% Uber, but I think BBC is going to win this regardless, just because even with that sack, Blue lost a lot of their players there, and I don't think it's going to matter. Their med almost feeds there. I don't know what Eku was thinking. Eku's going to have to go for point, though. And he tries, but he gets killed. BBC wins round 2, 2-0 right now for BBC in the half. And as you heard from Manfart, I fucked up the exec, so... Well, it's been fixed, though. Don't worry. So yeah, they're talking about fixing the config.
Alert. The control point is being contested. Alert. The control point is being contested.
Are they starting again? I don't think so. Not yet. Okay, now it's been fixed. Back to normal. Alright, apologies there, folks, for that. The great half by BBC there. They ended up holding them for 3 minutes, solid time. Blue did not have a chance in that second round there. BBC's aggressivity kept them in that fight. And gave them that round win quite easily. Let's see, though. Let's see what Blue does to regather and regain themselves right now. I think they could potentially win a round. I'm not sure, though. They have to really change their playstyle up against the BBC right now and play a bit more aggressively against BBC, which they're playing quite passively. If they were to play more aggressively, they could definitely win a round against BBC. But if BBC keeps up the same amount of their more balanced attack, they may do pretty well. So we'll see. And we'll also check the logs if I can. Nope, I can't check the logs. Ripperoni. But, you know what? We'll actually do that right now. We're going to check out logs.tf to look over all stats from that. So let's see what we got here. So, BBC outkilled by about a few points there, about 17 kills or more. Let's see the meds. Manfart dropped once, Eku dropped once. And currently leading the kills for BBC is Dookie Monster or Rise with 15. Then FaZe on Verd's team or Rooskis IM Team with 11. Not bad stats. And then we got 10 from Mythic, 10 from Tree Monkey, and 10 from Moray. And 9 for Acor and Olive. Sizzle only with 8, surprisingly. And then 8, 7, 7, so on. Well, let's see what happens in round 2, in the second half, between Rooskis IM and BBC. I'm calling it. It's either going to be 3-1. It's going to be 4-1 BBC or 4-0 BBC, considering how this match is looking right now. But we'll see. You never know. Can never count anybody out on RGL and in TF2. All right, Rooskis IM Team is ready. Let's go into the second half. We're going to keep an eye on Blue this time. FaZe rolling out quite quickly. Let's see, does he win this min fight? Does he? And he gets the arrow. Great shot by Iku. And Mori does not have an arrow to save him. So Mori doesn't have any health disadd there. But it looks like, ooh, Sizzle gets Bone Man right there.
Punch.
Why is that?
One demo.
I went under.
Sniper's low.
Sniper shutter. Sniper shutter.
Med dead, med dead.
Soldier behind us.
We lost our medic.
Sniper
we lost our
dead.
medic.
It's okay.
Scout
He
dead.
dominated.
Scout dead.
We down. Wipe.
Oh, we
Huge.
both teams wiped though.
Okay. Don't
Holy
block our
fuck.
spawn.
Rare to see this team do that, especially on Ashville. Good shit by BBC. And it's going to be that Rooskis IM Team is going to all roll out onto bats, but at least all together, so they can try and recontest this quite simply. But BBC is also going to be able to hold on to point pretty effectively right now, since all their players are also in play. Let's see if anything here happens. Does Acor get a pick here once he opens Shutter? And he does! He gets Sizzle! Huge pick! Now let's see, Blue starts collapsing. Oh yeah, they're going to collapse right in. But BBC, I'm pretty sure, is going to not use... Oh, they didn't have Uber. Maybe. I thought they did. Uh-oh. Manfart does not get killed by FaZe. Holy shit. But good fallback by BBC there, not to lose the med, not to lose too many players. That's pretty solid. This is going to be a fairly easy recontest for BBC, I'm pretty sure. They're going to use immediately in, and they do. Does Mori get anybody here? They do get the heavy, they do get the mini sentry, and they do push them back. Pretty good shit by BBC there. And they're going to take this point pretty easily, especially discount goes down to Sizzle. Oof. Unfortunate for Rooski. They lose 6 players there on that fight. Unfortunate. BBC's post there was pretty strong. So good stuff by BBC. Verd, is he going to get out alive? He does. Good stuff by Verd there. Tree Monkey, he's going to wait, I'm pretty sure, to try and, you know, either go for a pick if they're going to... Oh, yeah, he's basically... Ooh, Sizzle gets Acorn. Good stuff. Let's see if Tree Monkey tries to go for a sneaky bomb or anything. No, he gets caught out. But he's going to get out alive. Good stuff by Manfart to keep him alive right now. Bone Man peeking through Shutter, which surprisingly does not die there. You know, honestly... Ooh, Piggy, though. Pretty low health. Nope. Bird gets killed, so no spy on the play. Blue uses their Uber. Red uses their Uber. This is going to be a pretty even Uber exchange, but BBC is going to hold. Unfortunately, a much weaker Uber, while Mori also goes in and rolls, which unfortunately was not watching or covering Mori there, so unfortunately Mori goes down. But that was a good Uber and a little bit of extra from Mori there to keep BBC the point. So, let's see what happens here. I'm going to keep an eye on the defense of BBC right now. Mythic and Rise playing Roof. Mythic playing in their secret. Oh, unfortunately gets killed. He couldn't get anything sneaky off. Manfart surprisingly alive and unfortunately dies to the soldier there. BBC is going to have to get out, but they have plenty of time on the clock there. And I think BBC is going to be able to recontest this pretty easily. Unfortunately, FaZe does not get killed by Piggy. Let's see if Olive, you know, can get anything here. If he can get Acor, that'd be a huge pick right now, or any combo class would be a big pick. Ooh, yeah, he's waiting. Okay, hopefully he doesn't get caught out here. I don't think he did. I think he's going to get the pick. Oh, yeah, he's going to get the pick 100%. No! Soldier comes to his sniper's rescue, but dies thanks to Sizzle shooting him midair, saving Olive from potential doom. He gets a telly. Good stuff by Olive there to get out alive. Let's see if he gets a pick. No. Does he get phased? Does he get phased? Does he get phased? Come on, Olive. Please. One fan cam. And no, he fails. Alright, no more fan cams for Olive there. Although BBC, in the meantime, past that fan cam, managed to recap point with only 34 seconds left. Let's see if Blue can recontest as quickly as possible, but I don't think they are. Their offenses have been pretty stale and a bit denied most of the time. Their bombs haven't been as successful. However, Witch going down does give Blue an advantage here, but Bowman gets killed by Mori. Mori gets phased. Mori is just rolling it. This is the Mori party, and Bird is not going to get anything there. Unfortunate. BBC is going to win this round, changing the score to 3-0 BBC's favor. If they win this next one, they win the whole match. If not, you know, we still have only one match point for BBC in order to win this. We're going to watch Mori this time, and let's see if Mori can get a really fast run here. And now we have LaBoston, my co-host, joining late.
I blame the Metro.
I was going to say, it's already 3-0 in this demo. No, it's almost done. But BBC, 3-0. Yeah, dude. They've been rolling them. It's going to be like bedtime soon for the BBC players at this rate. Alright, but the mid fight right now. Ooh, Tree Monkey gets 2 kills there on Rooskis IM Team. Huge picks. Oh my god, please, please, Rise! Rise gets the medic. Huge play. And BBC's going to be able to roll in with Uber immediately once they have it. Or they don't even have to use it. They can dry fight it if they want.
Justin.
Yes.
You're not streaming.
Huh? No, I know I'm not streaming. I'm just recording it and then posting it to YouTube.
I got you.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got you.
Just because, like, it's easier for me that way, and more people watch my YouTube than watch my Twitch, so. Oh no! Witch gets killed by fucking Bird, but Bird gets killed immediately after. Unfortunate for BBC. Alright, let's see if Blue can recontest here. Red's gonna win this cap race, but it's gonna be fairly even teams. BBC down 2. And Rooskis IM Team has their full squad in right now. They're going to recontest. They're going to fight this fight. Let's see. Does BBC use Uber? They do. They get forced. Using it on Witch and Rise right now. And Rise does not get discount. Oh, no, he doesn't get discount. That's unfortunate. Surprisingly, Manfart lives, but they have to watch. Oh, and he gets saved by Piggy not to die to the spy. BBC still holds on to point. That was a failed cap attempt by Rooskis IM Team, unfortunate. We're going to keep an eye on their lobby now. What are they going to do? Their sniper is peeking the lobby to make sure no one's trying to run in. So it looks like they're all going to roll out bats right now. I would say, oh, they use in immediately. I didn't realize their medic didn't die. BBC had an Uber disad, but that is a fairly decent Uber, but they get 3 of BBC's players.
Which one is this? The STD?
Yeah, it should be the BBC password one. Oh my god! Oh, Mythic almost gets the med with the mini sentry. That would have been funny as hell if he did, and unfortunately Mythic dies. He should have stuck by his dispenser for a couple seconds to not burn to death, but oh well. BBC loses the point, but they only need a minute 46 to win this, so they're almost at halftime. And BBC's been doing much better with their recontests on the point. Their offense has been really good. And I mean really good. They use right away. BBC with massive Uber ad. Let's see if they get anything here. Mori dies to the NG. Okay. At least on that Uber, they did get a few kills there. Soldier fails to bomb on the post. Rooski's Soldier fails to bomb on the post. BBC wins this one by killing in 3 IM players, or Rooski IM Team players. So, let's see. I wanna give where's my man FaZe the fan cam? Let's see. They use right in. They bomb in for Manfart. Does he get him? Does he get him? And he gets Manfart. Huge pick by FaZe right there. That's gonna give them pretty big ad on this fight, and they're gonna be able to retake the point. Good job, FaZe.
Succeed with sacking bots. Nope.
Oh, although the pick classes,
the pick
classes of
nice.
BBC save the fucking day. Olive and Sizzle save the day. Good shit. The BBC pick classes to keep that from
I don't
completely
even lose a
collapsing.
point with that push.
No, they didn't. They lost because the pick classes, Olive and Sizzle saved the day by killing like 3 enemy players.
BBC has significant ad right now.
Oh yeah, significant ad. Wait, did Blue's med die?
Oh, that sniper. Yep.
Oh, that's why. Okay, I didn't notice it. Thank you for touching that.
Bombed him.
Nice. Ooh, Piggy dies to Acor. Unfortunate.
I have to play around ramp or
Which feeds? That was a terrible feed, but he gets a sniper, so maybe not a terrible feed.
Which was just making space for his demo.
But he got the sniper, which is huge. This is going to prevent.
Did he get home before? Their snipers down. Yeah.
Yeah. Blue can't win. Blue can't win
right now. Their
this.
snipers not going more. Or he just go forward.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Also, there's only 15 seconds left.
Yeah, Bluebird. They can just use into them in lobby, really.
I don't think it matters. I don't think BBC's gonna lose this.
Alright, that's GG's.
Yeah, that's GG's. Yep.
Oh,
Yep. GG's. They wiped. GG's.
Only up to 2 minutes of this.
Ooh. BBC ends up crushing Rooski's IM Team 4-0 to go to 2-0 on the season. And I wish everybody a good night. And Labasa, thanks for arriving, even though you showed up for like 2 minutes.
No problem.